Northern youth mumbled that some political actors in Nigeria act as blue-blooded rulers. This was made known during a press conference by the national leadership of Northern Youth Assembly on the alleged imminent threat to life of Comrade Munir Haidara Kaura, the state chapter chairman of the assembly in Zamfara State, by Zamfara State government and its cohorts in Abuja. The National Assistant Publicity Secretary, Muhammad Hussaini, called on the police, Director Department for State Security, and Nigerians on the open threat of its person from Zamfara. Hussaini said the assembly is solidly behind the struggle of their member, and therefore any form of harm that goes to the comrade, his family members, the assembly shall hold Zamfara State government responsible. However, Hussaini said the assembly remained confident on the ability of Nigerian security agencies.
Nigeria is indeed recognized as one of the practicing democracies, having spent more than 2 decades on uninterrupted democratic rule in the country. Unfortunately, the actions of some high-placed political actors in Nigeria speak opposite of the common and tenable practices of the democratic governance, by yet continuing to act as blue-blooded rulers who only believe in dictatorship. We have received with shock the barbaric action of some government officials in Zamfara State employing the state apparatus to impinge on the rights of citizens despite the overwhelming and growing practical civilization around the globe, which provide the citizens' right of participation in governance. For the good of all citizens, it has come to our notice and as a surprise on the action of the Zamfara State government on threat on the life of one of our members in person of Comrade Munir Haidara Kaura, the chairman, Northern Youth Assembly, Majalisar Matasar Harewa in Hausa, Zamfara State chapter. We feel obliged to convey this press conference to express our unreserved dismay on the inevitable actions of Zamfara State government and its cohorts, and to unequivocally condemn the same Comrade Munir Haidara Kaura had written to the Commissioner of Police as well as the Director, Department of State Security Services respectively in Zamfara State, to bring to their notice the imminent threat on his person by Zamfara State government and its cohorts. It is, however, critically important to inform our fellow Nigerians how in recent time Comrade Munir Haidara Kaura has been going through continuous intimidations and often threats on the person from Zamfara State government on account of the exercise of his fundamental human right of participations of governance for the good of his people. Hence, our resolve to communicate to the world the ugly development and also for the purpose to put the matter on record for the Nigerian citizens to know. We have consequently as a formidable platform with representations across the 19 northern states and as responsible and law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law have after due consultations resolved to register our grieving concern in the public space for information. The growing concern could be justified considering how some highly placed political in Zamfara State government were involved in the ugly threat, which we can describe as unfortunate, unhealthy, and image damaging for the good citizens of Zamfara State and Nigeria at large. We therefore wish to remind our desperate political class that freedom of association, expression, and assembly are all fundamental human rights for all Nigerian citizens to enjoy as enshrined in the 1999 Nigerian Constitution as amended. And no one, regardless of his or her political position, has the right to temper any of such rights. Therefore, the struggle for the emancipation of Zamfara State people from the clutches of the clueless leadership who have woefully failed in their constitutional responsibilities and high other states with similar political leadership characteristics has just begun. And therefore, is no amount of intimidation or threat shall make us to succumb. It is our belief that the responsibility to make things right in this country lies on us collectively, and the youth could no longer continue to watch some few selfish political leaders destroy our country and the future of yet unborn children of Nigeria. We finally wish to draw the attention of the Zamfara State government for the record that Comrade Munir Haidar Kaura is championing a struggle for the emancipation of his people and has no any personal grudges against any person in Zamfara State government, and that the national leadership of our great assembly is solidly behind his struggle and the struggle of any of our members in this direction, and therefore any form of harm that comes to the Comrade Munir Haidar Kaura or any of his family members, we shall hold Zamfara State government responsible. As we remain optimistic that the security agencies shall take this matter serious and treat the same with all seriousness, diligence, professionalism to ensure the life of our members and that of his family, we wish to ensure you the commitment of this great organization. We shall continue to pursue our lawful engagement as Nigerian citizens.
Amina Ibrahim, GTV Africa.